It seems like sheep are just trying to die. They're full of parasites, right? Not really. And the answer to one is also the answer to the other. We practice management-intensive rotational grazing, and that's kind of the solution to both the parasite problem and the dying problem. Let's talk about parasites first. While sheep are generally considered prone to parasites, that's usually due to poor management. If I were to put my sheep on this field and leave them there for 3 weeks, 4 months, or any extended period of time, then they're gonna poop on the grass, bugs are gonna get in there, and then they're gonna have to re-eat that grass that the bugs are living in, and those bugs will go inside the sheep. That's how parasites work. But I mean, you can see the size of the pasture that they're on behind me. This is less than 1,000 square feet for 8 sheep. They're only gonna be here for 2-3 days max. It's better for the pasture and it's better for them. We're breaking parasite cycles, so I don't have to put my sheep on a schedule and deworm them every single month because they're not getting worms. And that brings me to the core of them dying randomly. The 2 largest killers for sheep are going to be parasites and stress. We've already talked about how rotational grazing kills the parasite cycle and basically makes it not an issue for us. So let's talk about stress. What are things that are going to stress out these sheep? Being in one place too long, making them prone to predator pressure, not having access to a good variety of forage, mineral depletion, and loneliness. They're a flock animal. They like to be in a flock. And management-intensive grazing actually solves all of those problems. They're on a really consistent schedule, which they like. They get new feed all the time, which they like. They're moving all the time so they don't feel predator pressure, which they like. And they're moving with all their buddies, which they like. These girls are really healthy. They've never had any type of dewormer on our property because they don't need it. Part of their survival instincts is to compensate, die. The reason is they don't want to look weak because that would catch the eye of a potential predator. So they will do everything in their body to compensate and not show any type of sickness until, it looks like they just basically keel over. There's other factors too, like getting too much grain can actually negatively affect them because they're made to eat grass, not corn. That was probably a longer answer than you were looking for, but when properly managed, sheep are one of the best animals you can throw on a homestead. I hope that was helpful. If you guys like content like this, please consider subscribing or following our accounts. It really helps. Leave any comments with any questions you have about sheep or anything else homestead related.